The Two-Gun Kid. What would you do if you were a two-fisted hombre trapped between two fast-drawing killers? How would you solve the riddle of Sam Collins' death? Ride with the Two-Gun Kid as he faces long odds win. Guns back in Batesville. A hot, sultry afternoon finds the Two-Gun Kid on his miracle horse, Cyclone, bound for paths unknown. Oh, I got two guns that bark and roar. The shooting day. Whoa, boy, what's this? These bones, Cyclone, they're human bones. Maybe this note will explain things. To whom it may concern, take a good look. This is what happens to them who Smiling Joe Bates doesn't scare. This Bates is mighty sure of himself. Batesville, just where I'm headed for. Maybe I'll look up this Mr. Joe Bates. Meanwhile, in Batesville, an apprehensive girl waits.
Will he never come?
Will who never come, Miss Jean?
Oh, I didn't mean anything. I was just talking to myself. Honest, Monk, just talking to myself, that's all.
You better not be expecting anyone. I don't think Smiling Joe Bates would like it.
What if he doesn't come? But he goes too. He's my only hope.
While on the outskirts of town, well, Cyclone, here's Batesville. Sure looks deserted. Suddenly, hey, boss, look at this. Whoa, boy, what's the matter? A diamondback rattler, poisonous killer of the prairie, strikes viciously upward at the gallant steed. Get him, boy, get him! Good work, Cyclone. You saved my life. Did you see what I saw, boss? Yeah. Get him in here, Monk.
There he is, the Two-Gun Kid.
Hey, you! Joe Bates wants to see you. Whoa there, Cyclone, someone's paging us. And as the bewildered girl watches,
Why? He's going into Bates' office. Bates has bought off everyone else. Now I guess he bought off the Two-Gun Kid also. And he was my last hope too.
You're not Smiling Joe Bates, are you? No, I'm Monk. That's Smiling Joe, over there. Come in, young man, come in. I'm Smiling Joe. Notice the way you and your horse took care of that rattler out there. I like the way you moved. Fast and deadly. I can use a fighter like you. What do you say? Do you wanna work for me? Do I wanna work for you? Do I wanna work for you? That's a good one. Listen, I traveled across half the state of Texas to reach this town in order to blot you out of existence, not to work for you. Savvy? Let go! Hey, you can't do that to the boss. I can't. Huh? I listened to this madman. Faster than the eye can follow, a blazing six-gun appears in the kid's lightning-swift hands, and... I don't like businessmen who keep guns in their drawers, Bates. Now tell me where I can find Jean Collins, and be quick about it. Don't shoot. She lives in the Star Rooming house down the street. Okay, laughing boy. I'm leaving now, and the next time you meet me, I hope you know better than to try to hide the Two-Gun Kid. You sniveling fool, get up! That was the two-gun kid we had here. The one man in the world who can upset our apple cart. What hit me? A few minutes later, in Jean Collins' room.
To think that the two-gun kid himself would go over to the Bates side. Now there is no one who can help me, no one!
Howdy, ma'am. I'm the two-gun kid. You sent for me?
You? But you're working for Bates now.
Doggone, you're the second person to say that to me. Bates was the first and I reckon he's sorry now.
You mean, you're not?
Look, Miss Jean, when you sent me that wire about your father being murdered and your ranch being taken away, I headed for Batesville. Tell me all about it.
Well, it happened last month. Dad was found shot in the corral and Joe Bates had the deed to our ranch, which was signed over to him by Dad.
Suppose you tell me more about Joe Bates.
He's the meanest, most vicious killer I've ever seen. He owns this town, lock, stock, and barrel. He hated Father ever since the time Father had beaten him up in public because he had dared to try to force me to go to a dance with him. After Dad was found dead, I knew that it was Bates who had killed him and who must have forced him to write that message of the deed to our ranch. I, Sam Collins, give my ranch and all my property to Joe Bates to keep and do it as he pleases. Sam Collins. But I couldn't prove it. Bates forced me off the ranch and swore that he'd see to it that I'd never be able to get a job in Batesville and would starve to death if I stayed. And I've been living off the money I had saved up, which is just about gone now, but I'll never leave Batesville till I prove Bates killed my father and till I get our ranch back. Never.
I see. Suddenly the ugly steel snout of a six-shooter crashes through the window, its open mouth seeking the two-gun kid. Look out! You yellow killer! Take this!
Kid, you're wounded!
I got him! Who is he?
I don't know. He must be one of Bates' killers. He has dozens of them. Your arm, let me fix it.
It's only a scratch. Better get into your room and lock yourself in. You'll hear from me later. I've got work to do now. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. I can feel it. Just as I suspected, another one. Bates certainly isn't taking any chances. Look out where you're going, you clumsy coyote. I ought to drill you. I'll play along with these hombres and see what develops. Well, what's stopping you? As the arrogant gunman draws his Colt, the kid's hands remain motionless. Those hands, which could move faster than the speed of 20 such gunmen. You asked for it. How I beat ya! In one daring move, the kid hits the dirt as the gunman's bullet passes harmlessly over him, and I figured right. I knew Bates wouldn't trust just one of them to get me. Nice of him to attend to each other that way and save me the trouble. And now for Brother Bates himself. But this is where Cyclone can help me. Now you stand here, Cyclone, and in about 2 minutes, kick the door gently. Got it? Meanwhile, inside Bates' office, he'll be opening the door in a minute. And then he gets it. Huh, boss? Now! But as the deadly pair fire through the door, an avenging figure hurls itself through the window behind them, unheard over the sound of gunfire. There won't be enough of him left to bury after this. Reckon I'll settle here for a spell. Open the door, monk. Let's look at the ex-two-gun kid. He's gone. He's not human. We've got to think fast. He's spoken to Gene Collins, and that means he'll be out to get us. Unless we get him first. What'll we do, boss? Behind the desk, the kid speaks softly in the same guttural tones as Monk. Suppose I tell the kid that you killed Gene Collins' father. Then he'll go after you, not me. What? You mangy squealing double-crossing rattler? So you'd squealing on me to save your own worthless neck, huh? Boss, I didn't. Boss, wait, you... Tsk, tsk. But suddenly, Bates is attracted by a revealing shadow. That'll show you that... Wait. Okay, kid, your little game is over. You can get up now. Reckon I was a mite too careless, huh? Bates, before I stamp you out, just like Cyclone stamped out that rattler, I'm gonna give you a chance to confess that you forged Sam Collins' name to that deed. You stamp me out. Why, I'm gonna blow you right off. What's that? Oh, Bates, you're making it so easy for me. Thanks, Cyclone. You were just in time, as usual. A few minutes later, Gene Collins receives a merry visitor. Hi, Miss Collins. I want you to come with me and let me know how many honest folk are in this town.
The kid? You've returned?
Later, back at Bates.
The Chugan kid has captured Bates and destroyed his cutthroat killers. Those who aren't dead have fled town for good.
Now Bates has a little confessing to do. You ain't making me say nothing. No! The next two bullets won't miss. No, don't shoot. I'll talk. I murdered Sam Collins and forged his name on the deed to his ranch. It really belongs to Gene Collins, his daughter. Where are you taking me? To sell, but don't worry, you won't be there long.
Oh, kid, how can I ever thank it? Kid, where are you?
Oh, I got two guns that back and roar. They're shooting day and night. I got two guns and wish I had four, because I like to fight. Smiling Bates is now swinging in air, because the two-gun kid was hard to scare.